I'm Brett Contreras, the creator of 2x4 Maximum Strength. So some of you will be coming onto this website and you don't know much about me. Now I wear a lot of hats. Here I am in my lab where I conduct EMG and force plate and motion capture research. I'm also an author, I'm a writer, I have a popular blog, I'm a personal trainer, strength coach, but most importantly, I'm a lifter just like you. And I'm always looking for the answer. I'm always trying to improve my own training so I can achieve my best physique and achieve my maximum strength. And when I designed 2x4, I put in a ton of effort. You know, I'm not just some internet expert or internet, phony guy who, could just slap together some program. I actually put a ton of effort forth. I reviewed all the past programs that are successful, examining what they had in common and what was different about them. I created my own program and I trialed it with very strong power lifters, not just beginner lifters who had a ton to gain. I trialed it on very experienced lifters and even they gained a ton of strength. So I'm very, very proud of my system. I really think you'll love it. And I'm offering a 60-day money-back guarantee. So if you don't like it, you get your money back. So really, there's no risk in trying it. Anyway, once again, Brett Contreras, creator of 2x4. I really think you'll love the resource. It's not just a training program. I also have some really cool bonus materials in there on the biomechanics of the squat and the deadlift, on some glute training findings that I've recently discovered. So give it a try, I think you'll love it. Right now I'm going to show you clips of training and competing. So this is me a couple months out doing conventional deadlifts. That was 555 and I barely got that. That was really hard for me. Then I switched to sumo stance, and this is the most I got in training. This is 585. I don't think that would have passed in a meet because I kind of hitched at the top. But then here's me getting 601 at the competition, which I got it much easier than I got the 585. I had a really good tapering process. But anyway, my deadlift went up, 15 pounds more than I've ever done. But just in the last several months it went up, like 50 pounds just in the last 5 months or so. Here's bench press. Before I started doing 2x4, I think I was doing 285 was my max. And here's me getting 275 for 5. And then here's 305 with a pause. And then the next clip shows 315, but I didn't pause here. So I just kind of bounced it up. So that's the most I did in training. And then at the meet, I didn't think I was going to get that much at the meet because you have to pause. But as you can see at the meet, I ended up doing this is 314. They were calling really fast commands, so I ended up getting it. But yeah, my bench went up like, 30 pounds. Here's me doing squats. This is 365 for 3 reps, which before I started 2x4, this was around my 1 rep max. Yeah, 365 was my max, and now I'm getting it 3 times. And here's me getting 405.
Up, drive it.
And then in the meet, I end up getting, I believe, 409.
5-0.
So that's around I think 20, like a 30-pound gain in my squat. Here's what's crazy. This is 6 plates on each side. This is 585. I'm getting it for 8 reps in the hip thrust. My hip thrust strength, I really hammered hip thrust the last 3 weeks prior to my meet. And about twice a week I would just hammer them. Here's leg press. Now I remember doing 9 plates before and I could get like 1 rep or 2 reps, and here I am getting I think 6 reps maybe, but anyways, much easier. I got way stronger at all my lifts. Everything went up. here's me doing 45-degree back extensions. This is a 100-pound dumbbell, and I have 4 11-pound chains around my neck. This is 144 pounds. And I think I did like 6. Now moving on to Sammy. Here's Sammy deadlifting 275. Now that's her in the meet. I think she got 293 or something like that. And then this is after her meet. She kept gaining strength. This is 225, and here look how fast that's flying up. That's like speed deadlifts. Looks like nothing to her. And then one day I tested her 1 rep max, and she actually got 315. It's coming up. So she's just flying up with 225 like it's nothing here. So yeah, she ended up getting a 315. See, there she is. She got 315. It's not the prettiest form you've ever seen, but she got it. So there's Sammy achieving the 315-pound deadlift. Here's Sammy squatting in competition. I think her max was like 210. But here she is getting 225. Here she is getting 225 again. And then here's one final clip of her getting 225. So 3 different attempts she ended up getting 225 squat. And then here's a 105 bench press. So she gained a ton of strength on this program. This is a 335-pound hip thrust for 5 reps. So yeah, Sammy's strength was incredible. She weighs like 125 pounds, so she ended up with a 315 deadlift, 225 squat, 105 bench. Here's another clip of her hip thrusting. This is 365. Nice. Here she gets 3 reps for 365. She's got some very strong glutes, which I think helps her deadlift a lot. Now moving on, this is Erin. Erin ended up squatting, I believe, 140-ish and deadlifting 210. There she is deadlifting. Now she can deadlift 225. And this is Rob, my buddy Rob from last year, who competed with me at the first powerlifting competition. So his squat and deadlift both went up like 50 pounds. He put 50 pounds on his squat and deadlift. Here's Andrew with a front squat. Crazy front squat strength. Here's him doing block pulls. This is 515. Andrew gained the most strength out of anyone on 2x4. Floor pressing, 345. Andrew's hip thrust went way up. He was doing like 365 and 405, and then he moved up to doing 495. Here's a 525 squat and a 560 deadlift. And then here's him competing. He ended up with a 525 squat in competition, a 365 bench press, and a 565 deadlift, I believe.